The irony. Hey guys, this is Jules with True Crime Reactions. Disclaimer. Everything stated in this video is my opinion and my opinion only. And just like everything else in these cases we discuss here on this channel, everything is alleged. So apparently, after all of the crap that he has pulled with the Epstein files, with all of the crap that he's come out and tried to pretend about when it comes to the Epstein files, we know the truth. Let's quit playing around. He now wants to come out and make a comment on the Kohberger case. The thing is the comment that Trump is making, pretty much everyone agrees with. Like 99.99999% of people will agree with this. So, this is not a political thing. Everyone on every side, whether you're on this side or that side or somewhere in the middle or nowhere at all, everyone is upset about the Epstein files. That's why I said this is so freaking ironic, basically, because what's going on over here with Epstein and Ghislaine and what's Bondi's doing and what Kash Patel is doing and all of the, oh, it's a hoax, it's not real, after telling us, forever that there's all these files and, oh, it's on my desk, all that crap. He now wants to make a comment on a true crime case whenever he doesn't like the fact that the world is still looking at one of the biggest true crime cases in our entire history. So, yeah, the irony. At the time that I'm recording this, this is just now a thing. People are just now starting to talk about it. Apparently, he's just now making comments about it. As you can see here, this is titled, Donald Trump has request for judge ruling in Bryan Kohberger case. It says here, President Donald Trump urged District Judge Stephen Hippler, who is presiding over the Bryan Kohberger case, to make Kohberger explain why he committed the murders of 4 University of Idaho students during his upcoming sentencing hearing. It is the 21st. Sentencing is in 2 days. Now, apparently, this is what Trump posted to his Truth Social account that has people talking. Bryan Kohberger, who was responsible in Idaho for the deaths of 4 wonderful young souls, has made a plea bargain deal in order to avoid the death penalty. These were vicious murders with so many questions left unanswered. While life imprisonment is tough, it is certainly better than receiving the death penalty. But before sentencing, I hope the judge makes Kohberger, at a minimum, explain why he did these horrible murders. There are no explanations. There is no nothing. People were shocked that he was able to plea bargain, but the judge should make him explain what happened. Thank you for your attention to this matter. That's wild to me, that he's making a statement that makes it seem as if he's actually been paying attention. I don't know if Trump has time to sit there and watch true crime, but I can pretty much bet that his daughters and his granddaughters and the people around him probably do. And this is a big topic. Ever since this plea happened on, it's only been 3 weeks. Ever since this happened, everyone has been topsy-turvy. Everything has been topsy-turvy, even more than it already was over the past almost 3 years. But then again, I also have to wonder if there's anyone in his camp that's actually keeping up with the facts, with the documents, with the hearings, and not just what's on mainstream, not just what's on the big headlines. A lot of people just don't believe what's in front of us right now. With no explanation, with nothing given, with nothing making sense, with Thompson standing up at the hearing and saying, oh yeah, we have all these pings, but we can't actually definitively put him in direct contact with 1122 King Road. And even Olivia, again, in the interview that we're going to go over tonight, says it's really hard to hear all of these we don't knows and we don't believes and we can't proves. So that's another big, big portion of this case. Now, this says that Newsweek emailed him on Monday, him being Judge Hippler, and that his response was, per the judicial canons, the judge is not allowed to comment on active cases. Okay, well, apparently you're going to just make all the snide, sarcastic remarks in the courtroom, but then not answer whenever what you're doing is being questioned. We already kind of figured Hippler was just going to find a way to make this go away pretty quickly, because in his orders that he wrote himself. He would contradict things that were already presented. He would put information in there that had not been presented. There's something else going on here. Now, later on tonight, I'm going to go live. I have recorded and flipped and filtered the interview that Olivia did with Bryan Inton. Olivia being Kaylee Goncalves' older sister, Olivia. Nothing has been edited out except the very beginning, hey, hi, how you doings? And then it starts. And then at the very end, whenever they're saying goodbye. I just did the editing that I needed in order to use it on YouTube in order for us to review it later. I say that to say this. When they asked the prosecution to make him come out and say why, give details, give something, their response to the family was that it was unethical for them to do so. I don't understand in my layman brain how it's unethical to have someone who is confessing to something describe what they're confessing to. Just saying yes, 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 and yes does not give an answer to literally anything. And how do you even know for sure if they're really confessing to the right things if you're not having them explain what they're confessing to? This is basically the exact same thing. And people that have been in crap relationships or crap friendships or have crap family, you're going to understand exactly why I'm using this. This is just as empty as an apology, an I'm sorry, that doesn't come with a change in behavior. It's the exact same thing. It's empty. There's no depth. There's no substance. There's nothing. So, while again, the irony, it's insane, the irony. Don't look at the most ridiculous true crime case on the planet, but let's look at this one, which I agree. Again, I agree with what he's saying here. But again, we have to not pretend or ignore the massive amount of irony in this entire thing, okay? So let me know y'all's thoughts down in the comments about what Trump has to say about this case. And again, we're not making this political. The thing about Epstein, y'all can have those conversations, but if I see people arguing about politics, I'm going to ixnay it in the only way that I have the power to. Other than that, let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comments, and I will see most of you guys tonight in tonight's live. If you like the way that I present this information and give my opinion, please don't forget to leave a like on the way out, subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already, and please don't forget to make sure that that notification bell is set to all so you don't miss any of my rants, reviews, reactions, updates, or deep dives. See y'all.